Uh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, well. Well, this Val, and then of course, by San Francisco Giants won today 3-0, and then of course by San Jose Sharks. They play at 5 p.m. today, and I decided to go live today to uh to just uh to just say that my baseball team so my Major League Baseball team, my MLB team, they won today, and then I'm pretty happy that the San Francisco Giants won. They're now 7-12 uh in the season now, and then my San Jose Sharks, they played their last game 82 out of 82 today. Sharks and Winnipeg Jets. So well, I'm a Sharks fan. I like my Barry sports, and then of course pretty soon I know that my Golden State Valkyries. I think their season's starting next month, I believe, and then of course well then I know that the Los Angeles Rams got some new uniforms today. Then well, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that San Francisco Giants won, and then I said the Los Angeles Dodgers won yesterday, and then of course the New York Mets have been struggling. They were well, I, I think they lost 8 games now. So yeah, what's, what, well, don't see anybody in the live here, but anyway, from where my Giants jersey down here, Matt Chapman. Oh, Matt Chapman's got especially especially Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman's got some nice statistics. So what does Matt Chapman? Well, Matt Chapman. Oh, it says right here that Matt Chapman had 1 hit and one RBI, which stands for runs batted in. So the Matt Chapman's doing pretty good. He hasn't scored any home runs recently, but he's been helping out the team a lot. Huh. So so at least at least I can always be happy that my Giants won today. Oh well, hey, hey, well, hey. When I say that well, hey, well then I say that hey, I see that the novice joined in, then hey, they of course I think hey, well then I know I think well hey, I think it's pretty hey, well uh then what else is going in sports news today? Hey, I think hey, oh yeah then I usually see the novice when it comes to Prayer Wheel podcast. But hey, think also uh, was in was like was like hey, was like easy. Well, I was pretty proud of my baseball team for one, but and then um and then the other thing in the schedule be my San Jose Sharks. What's what's I what's as you see here see hey, oh hey, oh see that's oh yeah hey, hmm, oh yeah see that's yeah, oh yeah, I see that Trey Williams is here, and then he's actually the very the well, but the very first time I was well yeah, the very first time I was actually one time when I actually got to do live for the Trey Williams podcast. I remember I was wearing my Giants jersey, and by the way, Trey Williams, my Giants won today. It's 3-0. Oh, oh yeah, then. Oh yeah, so actually, the poster. I think in high school, I think I did track or something, and then I to Pacific Grove High School, my high school, and then down here in Pacific Grove, California. I actually got the poster for doing oh yeah, and then oh yeah, and then it's just a poster for me for doing track in my track uniform. When I used to do track in high school. But and then and then and then I also know that Dynamis and then of course Val like to be in the Trade Reviews podcast. And I could tell you I could tell you that Matt Chapman, I remember, I think in you know I think in 2024 is when I started watching baseball or something, and then I have my Giants jersey, and then we and then unfortunately I feel bad about the New York Mets, but I know that the Giants snapped a 4 game losing streak, and then uh and then I just wondered, do you think huh Jared Williams, do you think that the Mets can snap out of their 8 game losing streak? Yeah. Hmm. Well, what do you think what's what's unfortunately for I also like the other player I like well hmm, well well hopefully the Mets win. I mean I know that they've been struggling recently, but I also know that Greg Williams Greg Williams, I know that he doesn't like the Yankees too much, but I always know that he's a big Mets fan, and you know yeah, and then I think I also know that the Mets have players such as well I know that's I think when it comes well I remember a former Mets player like I meant Bill Alonso, like whenever the Giants faced the Orioles, and but I also know that in the offseason Pete Alonso went to the Orioles, and then I know that Trey Williams in the podcast said that management needs to be better for the Mets, but well I just think that's my Giants. When it comes to the San Francisco Giants, I think pitching was good today, and then Matt Chapman, he's getting better. Well, he hasn't scored any home runs, but I think I just think my Giants, just I think he gets pretty emotional in sports sometimes, I think I think hopefully my Sharks won today. I mean, what I can tell you about my San Jose Sharks is that the Sharks, they've oh the Sharks they're pretty good. I think they're gonna be like the Islanders. They got like Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini and Michael Misa. And I think that Matthew Schaefer and the Islanders can be pretty good. Then Then I think Will Smith, he's got, I think he's got some pretty good stuff out there. And then I just think, I just think that cheering for my Barrier sports isn't always the easiest. Oh, well, and then I just know that in Jerry Reeves' podcast, and then I know that Bio likes to cheer for Los Angeles teams, and then like I always I always like it when I get some positive comments out there in my YouTube channel. Yeah, I think uh I think it's pretty. Well, I think I know that the Dodgers will actually next week the Dodgers face my Giants April 21st, and then they get a 3 game series. But my Giants, first off, well, I know that tomorrow they got a game in against the Nationals in DC. So so it's not Washington State, but it's Washington DC. Let's I think hopefully I just think I just when it comes to sports, I meant my Giants kind of been on those losing streaks too, but think think the important thing is for my Giants to win the national series, and then the what I think the hardest thing is when I think that I think that the San Francisco Giants I just I just think that the Dodgers unfortunately can be pretty painful for my Giants out there. I just think next week we get the Dodgers and Giants, and I think I think Jerry was when he was doing his podcast, he can oh well you could always still be in bio that's Dodgers and Giants play, so that means that we'll get some rivalry out there in my well well I see bios here, and and of course bio likes his Lakers and Dodgers. Well, and then I forgot to post a short, but I saw that what my San Francisco Giants won today. Hey, I just think I just I just think that's when it comes to my YouTube channel. I try to make it pretty positive out there. I try. Well, I just think I just thi- well, of course, like Jay Ruse always tells me that's well that sometimes you can sometimes you can fall like rage bait, like I know that Stephen A. Smith likes to talk about the rage baits, but you I think if you ever listen to the good stuff, I think I think if you ever listen to news, you should probably trust your sources. Like I know that the Jerry Lewis podcast is always the most is a very trustworthy source out there. And then I also watched one short from Jerry Lewis. I watched I oh yeah I remember watching one short today. And then of course I like the Jerry Lewis shorts. It's always eh. well oh yeah and then Bio says no one gets the news faster than you will be. Oh yeah, I just think I just I think oh I sent out some of those uniforms for the Rams. I might which I think Matthew Stafford's I think he's gonna be coming back, and then and then Jerry Rose. Do you think do you think that the Steelers will do you think that Aaron Rodgers will be back? Yeah. Well, well, yeah. I just think, yeah. And then I think the quarterbacks like I think, well, I think for the 49ers, I think Brock Purdy's a pretty good quarterback. I think, I think one of the most problems with my 49ers is that I think that's my 49ers. Unfortunately, else the biggest problem. But then, then I know that, yeah, well, well, yeah, well, then I see Papa Grace here. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, then, yeah, then, oh, oh, yeah, but, oh, fortunately, unfortunately, well, I meant to write, well, I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I was like, oh, I know that a lot of teams got new jerseys, and then you just, it's like, well, it's like, oh, well, it's like, I think most of my teams did pretty good. I mean, yeah, and then I just know that the Mets are on an 8 game losing streak. And then that the Dodgers swept the Mets, and then I think and then I know that oh I think one of the many problems out there is that unfortunately I think uh I think when it comes to sports I think yeah I think one of the many things for my Warriors is that I think the Warriors need to well, we need to see if we can sign Porzingis back, and then let's we. I think I think in some instances I think that the Golden State Warriors, unfortunately they're a little bit old out there. Yeah. Well, well, yeah. I try to do the best I can of it, and then when it comes to sports news, I mean, I try to no, I'll try to pay attention to like Shams. I like Shams is is the one I usually pay attention to NBA news, and I think and then I think in NBA some people say that the 65 rule for some like I know that some athletes don't like the 65 rule of like if you can if you can attempt those season awards. But I think then I think when it comes to sports news, I mean I think in NBA I think there's a problem with load management. I know that I know that some players there's a lot of them that yeah, like I always see on X or something that they're load managing. So and then and then of course I think Adam Silver. I think I think he's a little bit too friendly with a commissioner out there. Yeah. Well then, well then, I well if anybody want to know the insights when I used to be in high school, I think it's like a track uniform, and then and then the team and then the mascot was the Breakers, and then I think yeah, and then of course I think also for my sports teams I meant to say oh I have for my sports I have my jerseys and my chains, and then of course I even have some mascots out there. And then I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty. I think I'm a pretty good sportsman. Sometimes, sometimes, unfortunately, my predictions aren't always correct. I meant, Jerry Lewis. Can you predict sports very well? Hmm, hmm, well, then, hey, well, I think the most important part about those Mets is that like Papa Dre says, sports can be very hard to predict. Even the pros can't predict very well. I think I think that's the one thing. Like I think when it comes to sports, I think it's the hardest thing to predict because even oh yeah, I don't I don't usually do sports betting, but like I do like I always think that if you do sports betting, then I think you lose a lot of money from it. But I think I think when it comes to sports betting, I just I don't do it either. But I think I try to think in predictions like oh I was watching the Sharks game the other day. You know it's 2-1, and then of course the Blackhawks scored three more. So I think when it comes to predictions I know that's for my 49ers and for my Giants. You know, the biggest fantasy I know is that sometimes on the internet I look up or I look up if like who's going to win. But I think I think sometimes it's hard to predict. And it's like Jay Real said now. Even if you were your lucky socks or your lucky jerseys, you know, eh, sometimes eh, eh, well, then I think a very good message is that and then Jay Rule says, I fail on a lot of my predictions. Oh I do too. I can't like like sometimes with my Sharks predictions, they just I'll just well, I'll just always assume that my teams will always win, but I think one thing for the Pacific Division is that it's hard because we just got rivals LA Kings, and then and of course the Pacific Division's always stacked. Well, well, and then I think and then I always think well, and also and then also I yeah, well, well, is then well, isn't I see Doctor Space Monkeys here? Oh, well, okay, well, well, and then I think so also you see, and then right there where my bed is, you know, I got some Golden State Warriors. See see there on my bed. It has some Golden State Warriors out there. Heh, heh. Well, I think when it comes to sports, huh, I think when it comes to sports, I meant well, I meant I like to have it's like it's like my bed sheets. They're what they have the Golden State Warriors, and then I sometimes and then I watched and then of course I watched the American Hockey League, the San Jose Barracuda, which is the Sharks AHL team, and then I also watched some Santa Cruz Warriors. Yeah, and then well, yeah, oh, oh, mm, oh. I think I think well, I think for the Warriors also also, I know that I know that at tomorrow at 3:45 is the Giants game, the San Francisco Giants, and then they take the Washington Nationals. So that's at 3:45, and then at 7 uh will be the Warriors game. But I think the Warriors can win, but it's all up to determining if they can if they can shoot and if they can shoot their free throws. Or I think I think they might have well yeah, I think I think when it comes to basketball, I think I watched the WNBA like the women's national basketball team like the Golden State Valkyries, and I can tell you basketball like it's all like I think you just have to shoot, and then sometimes sometimes for my team I think it'd be tricky because all the players are older a little bit, so but I think in basketball you just have to make sure that you're making the right decisions, and of course, like Jay Rose knows that my says is that when it comes down to Draymond, I mean, I like to criticize Draymond because and Draymond can be, he can always be that like Draymond can be like he's an emotional player, and but I just yeah. And then I see that Jared Wheel says, "Okay, Val, I know Adam Silver wants them in. Well, I'll take. I just think. I just. Well, I wonder who's going to. I think. Well, I think when it comes down to the Phoenix Suns, I think I'm not sure if I know that they have a player named Devin Booker, but I'm not sure if the Suns are a great team uh when it comes to when it comes to those type of situations. Because I know that sometimes the Suns struggle out there. Yeah, but then does anybody got any more sports news to talk about? Yeah, I think well I can always tell you that well well how my Sharks face the Winnipeg Jets out there at 5 p.m. And then sometimes if yeah, well and then like Jay Real says, go sports. I just I just think that's I just think that the Mets need to make Jay Reeves happy. Come on, come on, New York Mets, make Jay Reeves pretty happy to be a Mets fan, you know. You know? Well, I think I think that the NFL draft will be interesting. Like I think when it comes down to my 49ers, do we draft O line? Because I know that some I know that some content creators or some people like on social media, they they know that the 49ers sometimes, uh, uh, well, I think those. Well, I think by 49ers, I think they just got to draft some offensive linemen, and it also and then for my 49ers, I just I just think that when it comes down to the NFL draft, I just wonder, Aaron Rodgers, or which, well, I think my 49ers did pretty good in the offseason, but, I think that, they need to draft some offensive linemen, and then, like, what I find interesting is that, one time I saw an Ian Rappaport's report, is that, is that the Pittsburgh schools will be closed for the draft, and then I thought that was pretty interesting, but, I think that Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania will be having the draft, and then I also know that the Pittsburgh Penguins, they're in the playoffs, and then I see also and then Jerry Rios says, yes, from your lips to the baseball God's ears. Well, and then Jerry Rios also said, yes, Niners should go online, and then and then and then well, and then Jerry Rios says, my man. I was like, what's I was like, what's oh yeah, then Jerry Rios says, oh yeah, struggling badly. And then Jerry Rios said, I don't, I do not like uh, the Yankees. And then, and then, and then Jerry Rios also said, yes, they played them last week in Baltimore. And then, yes, that is correct, Well, the Sharks have had a good year. Hopefully, they'll build off of this for next year. Yes, mine was LA all day. Yes, positivity is important. And then tonight was said, love the channel. Yeah, yeah. So I just think, I just think that when it comes down to sports teams, I think, I watched, I know that, on my Instagram thing, I went to, well, actually, this year I went to a Santa Cruz Warriors game. It's the G League team of my Golden State Warriors, and then, but I think Jerry Rios told me that, at the Islanders, oh, I think I always find it fascinating that the Islanders fired the coach, that was interesting, and then it's amazing how the Vegas Golden Knights fired their head coach, and then they're in the playoffs. I think I think the then I think the Sharks got pretty good talented players. Just need to just need to make sure that we stay healthy, and then hopefully my Sharks win, and then but I think I might end this live pretty soon since huh, like Dre Rule said, all my teams have been awful except for the Celtics. Well, let's make sure that those bets know how to win, because I know that my Giants won today, but eh, oh, oh, well, I could I could show you the way I usually well on my phone I think on my phone see I have this well well I could show everybody, so on my phone I got I got of course I got my X app that's I use for my sports, and then sometimes I find it on Instagram, and then of course I think I think where I usually find my sports news is on my Twitter thing, and yeah, but I think but I think I just use my social media like X, YouTube, or Instagram to find the news. Yeah. And then and then and then where I usually do my lives is is in this apartment. I have this desk. Uh I usually record my lives down here. And then what's oh I think uh I think hmm, I think oh yeah I think when it comes to sports news, I think you have to oh yeah well, I think sports is very important. Uh I just look into my social media like my Twitter or my Instagram or anything that provides me good sports news, and then I post it, and then unfortunately then and then I know that then I must and then I might post some shorts today, and then hmm, well oh and then well then also on my phone I have so I usually do Peloton biking. Like I do Peloton biking, which is this indoor bike I do, and then I might I didn't do my Peloton biking just quite yet. So I might I think uh I think uh I think I might end this live and then uh I think I'm gonna get ready for my Peloton biking and watching my shorts. But what's what's thanks for everybody being here. Uh, and then hmm, 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 hmm. Well, I'll see you on the next one. Hmm, hmm. Oh, I'll see you. Hmm. Oh, hmm.